So we have seen work. Now obviously हम जब काम करते हैं तो do we need energy? Obviously we need energy. So work and energy, they are closely related to each other. So how they are related to each other? So pay attention. Work and energy are closely related to each other. When a stone hits a window pane and breaks it, we say that the stone had energy and it did work by causing the pane to break. This energy is needed to do work. As I said, if we how do we get energy? We get energy by eating food. If we don't eat food, we'll not have energy. If you don't have energy, will you be able to sit for a class for longer time? Will you be able to do some kind of work? Not at all. So work and energy both are related. So energy is required to do work. So what is energy? It is defined the capacity of an or ability of an object to do work. मतलब कोई भी एक ऑब्जेक्ट कितना काम करेगा, दैट एबिलिटी ऑफ दैट ऑब्जेक्ट टू डू अ पर्टिकुलर वर्क इज डिफाइंड एज एनर्जी. सो एनर्जी इज डिफाइंड एज द कैपेसिटी और एबिलिटी ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट टू डू वर्क. So whenever work is done, there is always a change or transfer of एनर्जी. सो जैसे हमने अभी देखा, वर्क किया मतलब हमने क्या किया, वर्क करने के लिए हमें फोर्स अप्लाई करना पड़ा. फोर्स अप्लाई किया तो वो एक पर्टिकुलर डिस्टेंस से मूव हुआ इन अ पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन, एंड दैट टाइम व्हेन वी यूटिलाइज सम ऑफ आवर एनर्जी टू डू दैट वर्क. सो एनर्जी इज द एबिलिटी और कैपेसिटी टू डू वर्क. दैट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ एनर्जी. इट इज डिफाइंड एज एबिलिटी और कैपेसिटी टू डू वर्क इज नोन एज एनर्जी. Now this energy has unit. Energy is always measured in the unit joule. Okay, any energy is always measured in the energy unit joule. The symbol is capital J. Okay, for example, to measure large amount of energy, we can use larger units like kilojoule, megajoule, gigajoule. किलोजूल मतलब कितने, 1000 जूल. 1 किलोजूल मतलब 1000 जूल. किलो मतलब 1000. So 1 किलोजूल is 1000 जूल. मेगा मीन्स 10 raised to 6. 1 मेगा जूल मतलब 10 raised to 6 जूल, एंड 1 गीगा जूल मतलब 10 raised to 9 joules. Now this energy is of different types. So energy के कितने types है? For example, if an object is standing at rest, okay, object is at rest, and there is another object which is moving. So there are two types of energy. Energy is of two types, that is kinetic energy and potential energy. If I am walking on a particular road, I am in motion. If you are rotating a wheel of a bicycle, that time the wheel is in motion. So such type of object which move or which are in motion are known as, that time we say that the object possesses kinetic energy. कौन सी energy होती है वो object में? Kinetic energy. So when an object moves or it is in motion, that time we say it has kinetic energy. But if the object is at rest, for example, if I am keeping a box on a table, that box is not moving, it is resting on a table. So that time the object which is at rest, it possesses potential energy. So there are two types of energy. Two types of energy are which one? Kinetic energy Ke and potential energy Pe. So kinetic energy means the object which is when an object is in motion, that time it possesses kinetic energy, and when an object is at rest, that time it possesses potential energy. So here are the definition. The energy that an object has due to its state of motion is called kinetic energy. For example, a running child, a rolling ball, a speeding car, they have kinetic energy because they are in a state of motion. So when an object is, the energy that an object has due to its motion is called kinetic energy. The energy that an object has due to its position, shape or state of rest is called potential energy, that is Pe. So potential energy is also stored energy. पोटेंशियल एनर्जी इज ऑल्सो स्टोर्ड एनर्जी. स्टोर्ड एनर्जी मतलब क्या? कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट जब रेस्ट में होता है उसमें एक स्टोर्ड एनर्जी होती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इवन वी ह्यूमन बींग्स, वी आर सिटिंग एट वन प्लेस. when we sleep, when we sit at one place, that time we are having stored energy in us, and that stored energy is known as potential energy. When we walk, that time we possess kinetic energy. So potential energy is the stored energy. Remember, this is very important for your exam point of view. They may ask you potential energy, which energy is stored energy? So it is potential energy. The following are the two ways in which potential energy is stored. So पहला potential energy is also of two types. Which are the two types? Let's see. But when an object is raised, for example, if I am holding a ball at a particular height, some object is raised to a particular height from ground. That time when you raise the object at a particular height from a ground, it possesses potential energy which is known as gravitational potential energy. GPE is gravitational potential energy. Gravitational क्यों? Because we are holding an object at a particular height and gravitational force from earth is acting on the object. But that object is at particular height from the ground which has a stored energy, and that stored energy at a height is known as gravitational potential energy. There is another potential energy which is elastic potential energy. जैसे if you stretch a rubber band, if you stretch an elastic, when an object is stretched or compressed or it is bent, so for that stretch or stretched rubber band and a tightly drawn bow, see here a bow is, we can stretch the bow. So this stretching of a bow has elastic potential energy. So potential energy is of two types, kinetic energy and potential energy. Again, potential energy is of two types, gravitational potential energy and elastic potential energy. Now this kinetic energy and potential energy are together called as mechanical energy. So what is mechanical energy? Kinetic energy and potential energy together are known as mechanical energy. So when we can say that a moving rocket, flying aeroplane, a flying kite, they have mechanical energy as they both have kinetic energy and potential energy in them. So this is what is known as mechanical energy. Okay, remember the examples of these because they may ask you to classify whether the object possesses mechanical energy, kinetic energy or potential energy. Now let's see kinetic energy in detail. So what is kinetic energy? It is energy which depends on the mass and speed of the object. If the mass or speed of the object is more, the kinetic energy is also more. ओके तो काइनेटिक एनर्जी किस पे डिपेंड होती है? मास पे डिपेंड होती है और स्पीड पे डिपेंड होती है. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल द काइनेटिक एनर्जी examples of kinetic energy are of planet rotating around the sun, a person swimming, a flying aeroplane, a flowing river, a moving train, a blowing wind. All of them have kinetic energy because they have mass and they have some speed. The energy possessed by a rolling bowling ball is also an example of kinetic energy. So when the bowling ball hits and topples the blowing pin, this kinetic energy does work. Similarly, when you hit a striker placed on a carom board, you are giving it a kinetic energy. सो देखो अगर स्ट्राइकर को हमने धीरे मारा तो वो धीरे आगे जाता है, बट वही स्ट्राइकर को हमने बहुत ज़्यादा फोर्स अप्लाई किया तो इट विल गो वेरी फास्ट. सो काइनेटिक एनर्जी डिपेंड्स ऑन द फोर्स और द एफर्ट विच इज़ अप्लाइड टू हिट द स्ट्राइकर. So more the kinetic energy it will have and farther and faster the striker will move. So kinetic energy किस पे डिपेंड करती है? मास पे and speed of the object which is known as velocity. So what is that? Let's see. So here kinetic energy is calculated by the formula K equals to half mv square. We have seen kinetic energy किस पे डिपेंड होती है? मास और स्पीड. स्पीड मतलब वेलोसिटी. वेलोसिटी इज ऑल्सो वेक्टर क्वांटिटी. जैसे डिस्प्लेसमेंट वेक्टर क्वांटिटी ना जिसको डायरेक्शन और मैग्नीट्यूड होता है, वैसे वेलोसिटी इज ऑल्सो वेक्टर क्वांटिटी. सो काइनेटिक एनर्जी इज हाफ mv square. This formula is very important where m is the mass of the object and v is the speed of the body. half is a quantity which is derived formula. ये derived formula है, this you will learn in higher classes. So kinetic energy is half mv square. This formula is very important. So according to equation, kinetic energy, अभी देखो kinetic energy directly proportional to mass है and it is directly proportional to the square of velocity. See v square है ना यहाँ पे, so it is directly proportional to v square, that is square of the velocity. So kinetic energy is directly proportional to the mass of the object. That this means that if mass will increase, kinetic energy will also increase. एंड सेकेंड इज काइनेटिक एनर्जी इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल. डायरेक्ट प्रोपोर्शनल मतलब क्या होता है, कोई भी एक क्वांटिटी अगर बढ़ गई तो दूसरी भी क्वांटिटी बढ़ जाती है. कोई भी एक क्वांटिटी अगर कम हो गई तो दूसरी क्वांटिटी भी कम हो जाती है. वैसे मास अगर बढ़ गया तो काइनेटिक एनर्जी भी बढ़ जाएगी. वेलोसिटी अगर बढ़ गई तो काइनेटिक एनर्जी भी बढ़ेगी, पर वेलोसिटी का स्क्वायर है. तो अगर सी द काइनेटिक एनर्जी इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द स्क्वायर ऑफ द स्पीड. दिस मीन्स दैट अगर स्पीड डबल हो गया, सो डबल मतलब 2 टाइम्स. सो डबल मीन्स 2. 2 का स्क्वायर कितना होता है, 4 होता है. 2 into 2 is 4. So when speed is twice, kinetic energy कितने टाइम से इंक्रीज होगी, 4 टाइम से इंक्रीज होगी. So if the speed is triple, तो ट्रिपल मतलब 3 का स्क्वायर. So if speed is 3 ट्रिपल, kinetic energy 3 का स्क्वायर कितना है, 9 टाइम्स बढ़ेगी. So kinetic energy increases with mass and it also increases with the square of velocity. Therefore, if a car and a truck are moving with the same speed, the car will have greater kinetic energy as it has more mass. However, if the two similar cars are moving with different speed, the car with the higher speed will have more kinetic energy. So, kinetic energy depends on mass also and speed of the object. तो ट्रक की kinetic energy ज़्यादा होगी compared to कार, because ट्रक का mass ज़्यादा होता है. Therefore, when we travel at a high speed in vehicle or over speeding, it is so dangerous because kinetic energy is high at high speed and so it might cause accident. So all of you take precautions when you travel or when you drive a bicycle or a car or a moped, whatever it is. Okay, so take care when you ride the bicycle. So this is all we are going to study for today. We have studied work. When work का formula देखा, that is F into S. We have studied unit. SI unit of work is Newton meter, which is joule. Then work is related to energy. Energy means capacity to do work. There are 2 types of energy: kinetic energy, which is due to the motion of an object, and potential energy due to the state of rest of an object. Potential energy is again of 2 types: gravitational potential energy and elastic potential energy. Then kinetic energy is derived by the formula half mv square, which depends on mass of the object and square of velocity of the object. Please remember the square of velocity. So this is all for today. Solve the assignment and solve the Google test. Thank you.